Welcome to Busch Stadium for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Fantasy Play-by-Play is brought to you by Busch Beer. And now, here's your Fantasy Play-by-Play announcer.
Okay, here we are in the top of the sixth inning. It's Knial and Matt Soutee, the color man. And Matt, being a shortstop, what do you think of that triple play in the second inning there?
Well, it looked pretty good, but I think I can do better.
Yeah, right. Okay. Cardinals, we've seen about everything tonight. At the top of the bottom half of the first inning, we saw a home run by Todd Zeal, a line drive over the 375-foot sign into the bleachers. Right, I think it nipped the top of one geranium on the way by. And then the triple play in the second inning. So it's pretty much been much of everything happening.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Matt?
Well, the Cardinals are playing very good defense. Their fielding is doing pretty good with the triple play and everything and all. Their hitting is, I guess you could say. And everything else looks fine.
Yep. Donovan Osborne's pitching a good game. Had a little rocky last inning there, allowed a run, but other than that,
doing pretty good.
Mowing down the Mets, but pretty much everybody's been mowing down the Mets this year, as best I can tell.
Yeah.
Being the last place team they are, where they deserve to be. Okay, as I said, we're in the top half of the sixth inning. The score is 6-1. And the rain is held off. How about another beer there, Matt? I guess not. So, Matthew, Little League season's coming up. You learned anything up here by watching the games?
Well, I learned not much, but a few plays.
I hope you learned that do not watch Howard Johnson run the bases.
Well, yeah, I learned that.
Or field. And we're also nervous every time there's a ground ball to Todd Zeal, but that's just us after the weekend. Leading off, we got Eddie Murray batting .309. Got a base hit and scored last time up, I think, didn't he?
He is 1 for 1 today.
Yeah.
He's batting .309.
Ground ball to Oz. Ozzy picks it up, throws to first. Out number one. So as I said, being a former shortstop, you can identify with the Oz there on the screen. And then we got a retired CPA, age 29, listening to the ball game on the TV.
Now we have Bobby Bonilla. He's 0 for 1 today, and he's batting .311.
I don't think so. Look again, Matthew.
.211.
Batting .211, it's almost his weight. I'm pretty sure it's way above his IQ, but not near his salary for tonight's game.
And he takes he's 1-1.
Counts 1-1. Osmond is winder. High. Ball 2. 2-1. I think he's kind of had a tough 2 years up here in New York. He must have liked it in Pittsburgh better. But then again, who wouldn't? Foul ball coming back at us, but it's into the... Somebody muffed it in the Lowe's level, back down in this field reserve. Any comments about Bonilla?
Well, he's not hitting too good, but he hasn't gotten hardly any balls today, but he's 0 for 1, and I say he's not hitting that well.
Well, he walked last time up. Another high inside delivery. Donovan Osborne seems to be just a little bit tentative in pinching to Bonilla. I think you got to go into the wheelhouse and see what Bonilla can do. What do you think?
He's got a full count.
Yeah, 3-2. And the winds and pitches. Deep center field. It's in the bleachers.
Home run by Bobby Bonilla.
So much for a pitching to him. Yeah. Want to call the replay here, Matthew?
Yeah.
Seems to be a few boos running down on Bonilla, best I can tell. They should have thrown the ball back on the field. I like that. That's class Cubs act, but nobody did.
But we aren't the Cubs,
So it's a replay show here, Matthew. 6th home run of the season for Bonilla. That's just about as many hits as he's got. No, he's got 24 hits. I take that back. Kind of jumped out here like a rocket, didn't it, Matt?
Yeah, the Cardinals 6, the Mets 2.
Howard Johnson, Mr. Base Runner, as we like to refer to him. Let's see if he can get trapped off of home plate here.
If he can learn to run to first base.
Yeah, that's true. 1 strike to Hojo. Little inside.
He takes the ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-1. Here's a replay. He had a very good hit on Bonilla. It goes back on left center field in the bleachers.
I think that was strike 2 to Hojo. A little in the dirt, but it looked close enough for him to swing.
Counts 1-2.
I'll take over the play here, Matt.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Got to talk during the play-by-play. Osborne's still pitching. He
Osborne
winds.
delivers. And he takes the ball. Counts 2-2.
How many outs, sir, Matt? 1 out. Hojo's 0 for 1 today, but he is batting .255 for the season.
And he delivers. He takes ball 3. The count's full count 3-2. 1 out.
Osborne looks like he might be getting a little tired. We're getting any activity in the bullpen yet. Looks like they're stirring. I believe Lancaster's back up. Is that right? That looks like Les Lancaster.
Osborne delivers.
Foul ball.
And Howard Johnson fouls it back. The count's still 3-2.
Yeah, it looks like Lancaster's warming up in the bullpen again. Had him up last inning, and but Donovan Osborne bailed out thanks to a double play. Slickly performed by Oz. Line.
Osborne delivers. And Howard Johnson gives it to Oz. And he's out. There's 2 outs. And Chico Walker is up. He's 2 for 2 today with a batting average of .296.
Was that Chico that drove in that run last inning? A line drive to center field?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, what'd you think of that play by Ozzie?
It was pretty good, but he needed a little more height of his throwing ability. Other than that, it was pretty good.
Oh!
Base hit by Chico Walker down right field.
That Chico's
To
just
win.
hotter than a pistol. He nailed that one right past Jeffries. Jeffries made a valiant dive for it, but it went flying past.
And Witten got in the right field and threw it in. There's 2 outs. The score is 6-2 in the top of the 6th.
Catcher is. Here's that Ozzie Smith replay we were talking about. See, I like the way he uses that AstroTurf to bounce it over to Jeffries. Makes a better throw. Gets there quicker.
We have a new catcher today. It's Papa.
Eric Pappas, just called up from Louisville. He was batting pretty good down in Louisville. I think .348, a few home runs.
The count's 0-1.
Todd
And
Huntley's up.
Todd Hudley's up.
Another
He's
catcher.
1 for 2 today, and he's batting .205. And he takes the ball for the count 1-1.
Who's this Bogart playing shortstop for the Mets anyway? Have you any idea?
No, I don't.
Oh, I just thought I'd check and see. He got his first base hit in the major leagues.
He
last
takes a
time up.
pitch, and it's a ball. The count's 2-1. And there is 2 outs in this top of the 6th inning. He drills it, a pop fly down to right field. And
Ozzie Canseco dropped it.
Canseco dives, but he falls down and he drops it.
It's not real big surprise to us. That's one of the bad things about putting Ozzie Canseco in the lineup. He does have a lot of power, but that's about it. He runs pretty close to the same way I do. He
which
did
is very
stop that-
slow.
Very slow. He did stop that ball though, so that's a plus. That's a plus. That's one of his better plays he made in the outfield. Didn't get past him. No runs scored.
And
Still
Joe
2 outs.
Torre's walking out to the mound with Eric Pappas, Dodd Zeal, and Donovan Osborne at the mound.
Looks like Lancaster's ready to go, and he's coming in.
Here comes Lancaster.
Les Lancaster, the right-handed pitcher. He's 2-0 for the year, and an ERA of 4.15. Pitched in 15 games, 17 innings, 19 hits, 10 runs, 8 earned runs, 9 bases on balls. Lancaster had a fine outing last time out. I could just remember when that was. Help me out on this one, Matt.
Well, I
I'm
don't
sure,
know much about
sure it wasn't against the Phillies. Nobody had a fine outing against the Phillies,
it. Weren't that too good against that series?
but they're gone. We don't have to worry about them for a while.
Thank goodness they're gone.
Now a word from our sponsors. Bud Light. Well, how do you like the bullpen room over there, Matthew?
Well, it hasn't got much action down there, but it's looking pretty good. We got a pretty good,
Where we're sitting, the bullpen room. How do you like that? Got free hot dogs,
pretty nice.
Eagle snacks.
Get free food.
People next to us got popcorn, though. We couldn't figure out how to get the popcorn
Yeah.
next door, but we do have Eagle snacks. All the Eagle snacks you can eat, as a matter of fact.
It's the top of the sixth still. The score is 6-2. There is 2 outs. And the next guy is Tim Bogart.
Got his first hit last time up, had an RBI, and his first RBI, as a matter of fact. As I
He's
recall.
1 for 2 today, and he's batting 143.
Let's hope Lancaster can come
And
in and
he's
stop
been
a
at
little
bat
bleeding.
23 times.
Let's hope Lancaster can stop the bleeding here. We don't want to get the Mets too close. We're glad the rain held off for the evening, though. We thought we might have it. Coming all the way from Marionville, Missouri is a long trip. Thought
Very
we might
long.
catch some rain, but
On the way, we got some rain, but not much. We have Tim Bogart up.
oh, does anybody we need to say hello to? We need to say hello to Mom. Mom couldn't make it.
Mom, hi, bye.
Mom couldn't make it. She wanted to be with us, but she has to teach school tomorrow at Nixa, so we want to say hi to Cheryl Soutee and Betty Soutee. We need to say hi to Betty. She may want to watch this someday.
Lancaster delivers, and he takes a ball for the count 1-0.
It's a little high and outside, but he might be throwing a little heat tonight.
Lancaster delivers.
Uh-oh.
Bogart hits it to left field, down the third baseline, and they scored a run.
Well, unfortunately, they scored 2.
2,
All we
actually.
need of this. That is his second hit
we're
ever
about ready to
in
get
the major
fed up.
leagues. And now he has 3 RBIs.
Now up is Jeff McKnight. He's batting 93. He's 0 for 0 today. Almost got just burned me.
It's 83, Matt. Not to loan you my glasses.
Whatever.
He's got 1 hit and 12 at bats.
He's
I can't understand this Bogart. Is he like hitting in St. Louis or what? Is this a good place for him?
I think it's a pretty good place for him, but it's mostly luck.
He had no
because
hits
it's the Mets.
coming in tonight. Now he's got 2 hits and 3 RBIs. He also had no RBIs coming in tonight.
Bogart takes a big lead, and he doesn't go. The count's 0-1 to McKnight.
Need to get this third out and go on to the next. Get the Cardinals get a couple back. Getting a
There's
little too
2
close for
outs in the
comfort.
inning. It's the top of the 6th still.
We've had a real long 6th inning here. Ball gets away from Pappas, Eric Pappas. Again, just called up from Louisville. Had not any hits tonight, but he was batting .338 and 4 home runs and 13 RBIs, so maybe he'll come up
Now
and
we
get
have
some.
Omar Oliveira.
No,
What's his name?
I
Perez.
believe that's Mike Perez warming up the bullpen.
Mike Perez warming up in the bullpen. Hopefully he can get some fire in this bullpen. Counts 1-1. Lancaster delivers. He pops it up. McKnight pops it up, out of play. Counts 1-2.
Any kind of out looked pretty nice here, wouldn't it, Matthew? Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher in the next inning for the Mets.
There's nobody in the bullpen.
Yeah, I believe he just walked into the dugout, but I couldn't read his number. Throw to first, but he's back safely. This Bogart kid just driving me nuts. Can't figure out why he couldn't hit against anybody else, and all of a sudden hits good against the Cardinals.
Okay, Lancaster delivers. He hits a line drive to Zeal, but unfortunately, Zeal can catch today.
Thank you. Now let's take a quick timeout for a word from Bush.
That's a winner! A World Series winner! Off his cap, he mops his brow. He looks in and gets the sign. He starts the windup. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike call! A new hitter for Gibson! He did it! 105 for LeBron!
Let's spread the word around. Let's talk about this town. It's St. Louis.
Unbelievable!
Yeah, you feel it in the air.
Unreal!
See it everywhere.
Unreal!
You should see us now.
Listen to the crowd.
Now's the time. The excitement's here. The spotlight's on us now.
Everybody's doing it.
We're back again.
He busted it.
Riding high. You can see it in the cards. Oh, yeah.
Sparta Club putting together some kind of year, I think.
We're shooting for the top.
It is gone.
We're never gonna stop.
Two-run homer.
It's St. Louis. Got to be St. Louis.
It's happening again.
Tell everyone you know. Everywhere you go. I'm sold on St. Louis. I'm sold.
We're hanging a long one into center field. Back is Mookie Wilson. Back. This is going to leave the park. It does. We are tied.
Cardinal Baseball on 1120 KMOX Radio.
This game.
A friend of his here come, but he couldn't come. And we were back at the bottom of the sixth, and looks like we still have the same pitcher.
I believe we got a new pitcher in there, Matthew. We got a left-hander. Number is 56. Jeff Kaiser. He's got an ERA of 4.05. Get up 1 home run, 6 strikeouts, and pitched some.
And we're at the top of the order. He is
I'm sounding more like
Geronimo
Mike Shannon
Pena.
here the more beer I drink, so I can understand where he gets this. At the top of the order coming up, bottom half of this 6th inning. We need to get a few runs back. I'm not real comfortable with 2-run lead. How about you, Matthew?
No, but Geronimo takes a ball, 1 and no strikes.
A little low and outside. Ball 2. Pena's batting .245. Today he has been kind of hot, though. He's 2 for 2 today.
He
He
delivers
strokes
and
another one.
he hits a base hit to left field. He goes to first.
Geronimo's been kind of a slump. He's only batting one something.
Ozzie Smith's up now. He's batting
143
.252.
over the last 10 games.
Ozzie
so
Smith isn't doing too good today. He's only 1 for 3.
game
and-
summary. Bonilla, solo home run, and Bogart has 3 RBIs. Todd Zeal in the second had a 3-run home run.
And Smith takes a ball, 1 and strike none.
Oh, it's ball 1.
I said strike none.
Oh, no strikes.
No strikes.
Gotcha.
Kaiser delivers. He does not go. He throws it to first to try to get Pena out, but which he does not steal. He's got a fairly big lead on first.
He's got 1 foot on the
He
carpet.
delivers. Ozzie Smith takes a strike.
Pena was
Counts
thrown out by Hundley in the first inning, as I recall, trying to steal after a walk. No. or maybe somebody made an error. But anyway, tried to steal early in the first inning, and he didn't make it.
He delivers. Ozzie Smith tries to swing, but he fouls it back. The count's 1-2. There's no outs in the bottom of the sixth.
Ozzie's always kind of been your hero, hasn't he, Matthew?
Well, yeah. Not today, though. Don't look like he's my hero today.
Well, he's 1 for 3. That's 300 for the day. That's about all you can expect out of a major leaguer.
He delivers, but Hudley loses the ball.
That's a nice stop by Hundley.
Yeah, pretty good.
Got down on his knees and kept the ball in front of him. That's the important thing to do as a catcher, and also as any fielder.
Yeah. Counts 2-2. No outs. Pena's got a big lead at first. He's going.
Oh, my.
It's a hit and run, and we have 2-2.
Ozzie just flattened the first base coach.
Just about killed him.
That's right.
Call the
He's about
ambulance.
laid out. Here comes the replay. If you'll watch here, the first base coach had to lay down. Well, can't catch that, but Ozzie did get good wood on it. Just a little bit late getting around on.
Okay, the count's
Pitcher
2-2, no
PR.
outs in the bottom of the sixth. He delivers. Ozzie pops
Out back
back,
this direction. Not coming towards the booth, though.
and the count is still 2-2, which Pena tried to steal on that, but since Ozzie fouled, he didn't get to get there.
What do you think? Think Torrey will send Pena again this time, Matthew?
Well, by the looks of it, yeah, he probably will.
Sent him twice in a row.
If he goes twice, he's gonna go 3, probably.
Nope.
He
Go to
tries
first.
to throw him out, and Pena does not go. He's getting ready for the windup, and he pitches.
Nope.
He does not
Go to
pitch.
first.
He throws it to first.
I think it's a good thing you're not quite in the big leagues yet, Matthew. You're having a hard time recognizing that move. to
Looks
first.
like
I think
Kaiser.
you could get picked off.
It looks like Kaiser's trying. He looks like he's thinking. There goes Pena.
Safe.
He is safe. He gets a steal today. The count is a full count on Ozzie Smith. He's 1 for 3 today, so hopefully he can get a hit.
You know, a good throw from Hundley would have had him there if you watch on the replay, but as you can see, it was a high throw and towards the right field side.
The second
And as
baseman,
a result, he slid in there.
the second baseman Walker had to jump up to catch that.
No, that was Bogar, Matt, the shortstop, I believe. The guy that's also 2 for 3 and got 3 RBIs and the first 2 hits he ever got in Major League.
Let's see what Ozzie can do on a full count with no outs. Hopefully he'll get walked or get a hit.
Another run or two here, Matt. And he's stealing
There it
third.
goes. And he gets a steal, his second steal right now. And Ozzie gets walked, and we have runners on the corners. Brian Langford up to bat. He's 2 for 2 today, doing pretty good, and he's averaging for his batting 250. Here's a replay of it on the monitor. He
I like
goes
that
to
kind
third.
I think that kind of took everybody by surprise. Pena stealing third on that 3-2 count. It looked like he had easy. I don't think a good throw would have had him.
I think
Coach, it was
Torrey's
ball
wanting some
4.
runs up here. Let's see if Ozzie can go now. If Delphil will on a 0 count. And he takes a strike. Counts 0-1.
I'd imagine Ozzie would give Langford a chance to hit here. He's 2 for 2 for the day. Facing another left-handed batter, and he was facing, left-handed pitcher, and he was facing left-handed pitcher earlier. Hillman, who of course is now on the bench.
Kaiser delivers. He tries to swing, but it's a 1-1 count.
Looked like Ozzie was froze on first there. I don't think he quite got Kaiser's move figured out here.
Ozzie's got a fairly good lead. We're wondering if he will still.
He might have it figured out now, but he was real froze on the first
He's
base.
got a very, very good lead. Langford tries to swing, but he fouls it right behind him. The count's 1-2. Langford has been doing pretty good today. He's 2 for 2. He's got
He's got a couple of RBIs,
Yeah.
I think.
he's batting .250, which I've already said. Let's see what he'll do now. There goes Ozzy. He's going to second.
Got
And
it.
he is out for the first out of the inning. Everybody's booing out here. We're wondering if they will show
That was
the
a
replay.
great throw by Hundley.
Yeah, you
Great
gotta
throw.
admit that was a pretty good throw. Even though he's a Mets.
Watch here on the replay, you'll see that
Even
Ozzy
though-
just slid right into the tag.
Yeah, he just slid right into the tag on the replay.
That was a great throw.
The count
That's
is
two great throws Hundley's made.
2-2 on Langford.
Need to get that run home. This is one of the problems the
There's
Cardinals
one
had
out.
last year.
We need. That's a ball. The count. We have a full count. We've had a couple full counts, haven't we?
So far, it's been a long inning.
Yeah, we've had a couple long innings here. Everybody has had a full count. Hopefully, this Langford can hit at least a base hit to get Pena home. See what he can do. He fouls it back into the stands, and they get a souvenir today. We've got lots of souvenirs today. We're wondering if they can get one out back out in the bleachers for a home run. We've already had one by Todd Zeal in the first inning. See if we can get a 2-run home run by Langford.
We need to get this run home any way possible. We got one out, runner on third, 3-2 count. Langford needs something to the outfield to get this runner home. And that's not it, friends and
He
neighbors.
pops it up out into.
Get out of play. It's out
It's
of play.
out of play.
Who?
Which the third baseman, Johnson, the weird base runner, the good base runner I may say, tried to jump over the stands but doesn't get the ball. Langford has a weird batting style. He cocks it back too late, which makes him have very late hits. He has 2 for 2, his count, full count, 1 out, and the score is 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th.
Here again with this one out, we need to get that runner home from third.
We need to get Pena home just to get a 7-run. Let's see what he can do. He delivers, he swings,
Oh,
and he misses. Kaiser strikes out Ray Langford. There is 2 outs, and Greg Jeffries, the good trade that we got from Kansas City Royals, and we gave him Felix Jose, which I'm starting to like this trade because he's a fairly good hitter. He's 1 for 2 today, batting 283, and there's 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th.
this Kaiser doesn't really look like a major league pitcher once you look at him.
He's not doing too well in this inning. They brought him in this inning, but I don't know. He pitched a high fastball, and the count's 1-0. And there's 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. Still, we need Pena home. He's still on third base, lonesome. He takes a ball down low, which the count is 2-0.
Seems to be pitching very carefully to Jeffries. I hope there's a good reason for that.
He hits it.
Through.
It got through to the left field, and we scored a run. Now the 7-4. Now let's see what Mark Whitten can do with 2 outs. The score is 7-4.
Well, Whitten's due today. He's batting .278. This has been one of the better trades I think the Cardinals have made during the year. Mark Clark for Mark Whitten. He's 0 for 3 today, but so I'd say he's due to get a base hit.
Looks like the first inning has been the best inning for the Cardinals today. They've scored 4 runs. They didn't score any in the two or third inning. They scored 2 in the 4th inning, none in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th, which is just now. He throws it to first, tries to get Jeffries out, but he does not get it. The count's 0-0. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 6th. There goes
Jeffries stealing.
Jeffries.
Safe.
He's safe. We got a run